Welcome to a beautiful, if a bit chilly, day out here at the River House. I got the backhoe warming up. I really need to put a quieter muffler on that. That is obnoxious. I'm out here by myself. Feel a little bad about it. Shay gave me the whole play with me spiel. And anyways, what I'm out here doing is we're out cleaning off this rock ledge, which you can't see because the dirt, because I'm way over here, because the backhoe is obnoxious. But it runs good. So I'm out here cleaning off the ledge so that we can start drilling, with the hope being that we can try out that expanding grout. And then who knows? What do you guys think? You think if I drilled nice deep holes, cleared off the snow so it got nice and cold and filled them with water this winter, it'd actually break? Works for Mother Nature, why shouldn't it work for me, right? So that's what we're working on. Basically, I use the hoe to break up all the dirt, and I flip the tractor around and I shovel it into the bucket till the bucket's full, and then I take it and pile it for road building material. It's time consuming, but we've already cleared it off enough with the equipment, and yet I need to be able to see the rocks, right? I really need to be able to get down in there and have a bit of a look at them. So I don't know what else to do. A little bit of handwork this morning, and with luck it'll go fantastic, especially now that all it's frozen. That's sarcasm, by the way. Well, you can kind of see what we're working with here. This big slope continues all the way down and under where the S10 is parked. There'd be enough room for like a detached garage or shop over there, but I want to put the house in here, and while it can move towards us some, it'd be really nice if this was gone. Really, really nice. So this is sort of an abrupt cliff face, and you can see where I scraped it down. So we've got 7 feet, maybe 8 feet, right along there. So my goal will be to expose this cliff edge, and we know that out here somewhere, because we dug a big old hole, it stops, and it's a vertical cliff someplace. So I'm going to pull this out, get all this exposed right in through here, so we can set up and drill. Whether I'm going to pull it off with the expandable grout, I don't know. I told them what I was doing, and that I'd put it on YouTube, and the company got nervous. So we should be able to do it with their directions. But even they admitted that to remove this much rock, I'm probably better off with a blasting crew. But I won't be able to get a blasting crew in here till spring, and I doubt they'd let me drill the holes, even if they are 1.5 inches. Not entirely sure I can drill the holes yet. We'll have to see. But I'm hoping that if I can expose all of this and then come up and shovel it so the snow doesn't insulate it, we might be able to just drill a pattern and fill the holes full of water, maybe, and break it that way. So first off, though, we're going to try that expandable grout. I've clearly got a couple more buckets to shovel in. This comes as a tremendous surprise to myself, but somehow between my reality and my memory, I became an old fat man. So this is killer, but we're getting it.
I keep on looking for something I can't get. Broken hearts lie all around me, and I don't see an easy way to get out of this.
We are done, or at least done enough to be getting onto it. For whatever reason, I just have this huge mental block about starting to drill. I'm not exactly sure why. Drilling can't be nearly as much work as just doing all this by hand was. I don't know. Maybe it's because drilling is that next big step. Because if this doesn't work, we're in a bit of a world of hurt. Maybe it's because if this does work, then I have to move on to things that I don't understand, like building a house. I don't know what my block is, but there's certainly nothing left here that will get in the way of doing it. Oh, so I'm going to bust out the generator there, get it fired up. I have a little air compressor. It'll take some time to build air. That's for blowing out the holes. I made myself a great big air blowing wiener thing to stick down inside the holes and blow that crap all over my face, I imagine. I got a big old stack of rock. I'm forcing myself not to mess with it because I very much want to just fire up the Familiar, I suppose, and run it. But let's find out about this. One way or t'other, this is the next big step towards possibly building. If we can't touch this, then we have to look at hiring a blasting crew or modifying the house. And the fact that that goes so far out, it's not a whole lot of room for house modification. Well, maybe I could convince my wife that she does not need a 3,200 foot monstrosity and that we'd be just fine with 2,500 feet, which is about 600 feet bigger than the house we currently live in. So far, however, that has not been the case. And it might be related to the fact that I try to convince her that what we really need is a 5,000 square foot shop. You know, 14 foot overhead doors, pits, a rolling hoist in the ceiling. House is really secondary after that, right? Just park a camper. We could park the camper in the shop. I'm gonna run that idea past her and see how it goes. That's thinking. Real thinking. Well, I'm not gonna lie, it's slow. I don't know what I expected. I mean, there's a reason we're doing this instead of breaking it with the excavators, because this crap was hard. So yeah, inch and a half down, just about 32 more to go. No problem.
Her diary sits on the bedside table. The curtains are closed. The cat's in the cradle. Who would have thought that a boy like me could come to this? Oh, I just died in your arms tonight.
Well, poop. That is an hour's worth of drilling to make it to right here. I don't think this is going to work. If I can go down the hole with one of the smaller bits and make a pilot. I know you're not supposed to do that with rock. Maybe I can anyways. Well, let's give it a try. What a difference a bit makes. So I went and I grabbed the 7/8. This is a Harbor Freight drill. And I sunk it full depth and it just went down, I won't say like butter, but it was amazing how fast. And I gave a small attempt at trying to put that one down. I knew I couldn't, right? And I went down an inch and it was hammering and banging and it wasn't moving at all. So I went and I got the large, which is just a 1-inch Harbor Freight drill. And in the time it took me to drill that one, I was able to dink around on all of these, go down to the house twice and everything else, and sink these. It goes way faster. Now the company already told me that I couldn't use 1-inch holes, so, well, they didn't say I couldn't use 1-inch holes. They say it works best with 1.5 inches. So I moved them to an 8-inch spacing, and we'll do this little pinnacle, right? This is the end of South America down here, and we'll do that with an 8-inch grid, and either she'll break it or she won't. And if she doesn't break it, I don't know what to do. I guess start pricing actual drill and explosive guys, which I mean, I haven't priced them, but it seems to me that that's got to be between 5 and 10 grand. Regardless, we got our rock exposed. We understand the scope of our problem. It's working well. By that I mean nothing's working, but you know, it's working normally. Oh man, thanks for watching.